Hi, this is Sandy, and I wanted to share something that I learned about myself. Uh, take the chance to be vulnerable and expose myself through listening to a couple of the audios from Eqafe, and they were about self-death. And the interviews are the animal series. It's the Consciousness of the Chicken, in which the chicken is talking about a different kind of love for yourself, where we go deeper and we expose ourselves, we stop hiding from ourselves. And doing this by stopping ourselves from ignoring and not facing those small moments when we kind of gloss over something. We know we've reacted internally to something, but we don't want to look at it. Or we think, well, gee, I've really dealt with that. Really looked at that in my life, guilt. This one would be talking about guilt. Really looked at a lot of that. So, when something comes up and you kind of just don't slow down enough to self-examine. And to do this for a love for yourself, for a love for the potential of the person that you can become, to live your utmost potential. And the interviews in Eqafe take you through this. But specifically, this one, I will include the links. I believe there's going to be more, but there is part 1 and 2 of self-death. And the thing that I wanted to expose was just a horrible thought. A horrible thought. And it's interesting because someone once said to me, don't take anything personally. And that was the greatest advice I ever received. I have definitely been a very sensitive person and taken everything personally. And what he said, though, was amazing, because he said, not even your own mind. So not even myself in my own mind. And this is quite a freedom, quite a huge realization when I realized I don't even have to take my own mind personally. Now, what I have to do is be responsible for my own mind, my every thought, word, and deed. So the thought would be, it's a bad one, get ready, that I want someone to die so that I can inherit their money. That's a pretty horrible thought, and so I was taking it personally for years. Now, looking at my, say, personalities and my circumstances in my life, I didn't really want the person to die. I knew that in a way, but I needed the money. So then it was interesting, because now I don't need the money. And yet the thought still comes up. Boom, there it is. And I feel like shit. How can I be such a horrible person? And so I kind of gloss over it. That's not really me. I don't really want that. Then when I heard this interview, I thought, why don't I just look at this? So I thought, okay, well, just face it. Just look at it. Throw your shit. You're a horrible human being. That's what you want. So then I was able to, and through writing it out, writing it down, writing it out, I was able to see that, no, I don't want this person to die. I sure don't want them to suffer and die at all. What I would want would be, then I thought, I just want their money. I don't want them to die. Then when I looked even further, I thought, but no, I don't want or need their money at all. That's not even true. Used to be true. It's not true. So I thought, my life wouldn't really change significantly. It'd be almost the same. So there I was, trusting my mind that whole time without really looking at it. And I was torturing myself, thinking what a horrible human being I was. And then when I slowed down, I thought, well, stop hiding. I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen and to this animal, to this being speaking to me and sharing. And stop being a chicken and just look. Just take a good look. It's a thought. And when I looked, the thought wasn't true. It wasn't real. So now each time I can remind myself, no, I don't want this person to die. I don't need their money. And even if I did need their money, I still don't want them to die. I want money, not their money. Yeah, I want money just because the way the world is, life is, world systems are. If you're struggling, sure, doesn't everybody? Especially when you live somewhere cold. You can't just go park a bench. You need money to pay for lots of things to survive. So I was able to see that, and these interviews are quite amazing. They're a huge gift. You forgive yourself, gift yourself the gift of freedom, really, setting yourself free from your mind, from these thoughts by facing them and understanding them. So I highly, highly recommend any of the interviews from Eqafe, but specifically these two interviews from the Consciousness of the Chicken on self-death.